Take me out to the ball game, the cry all over America and right here at home. Piggly Wiggly proudly salutes our favorite pastime. When you're headed out to the ballpark or on the way back home, stop by Piggly Wiggly, where you'll always get friendly, personal service in a clean and safe environment. Piggly Wiggly, a proud sponsor of our community. Now play ball!
Hi everyone, we'd like to welcome you to Real Talk. I'm your host Pat Terrio, and we are in the kitchen again with Chef Peter Pastore himself.
Hello everybody.
How are you,
Peter? I'm good.
You know, it's always so much fun to be in the kitchen with you.
It is, not for the living, but yes it is. Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, now when we were here last time, we made various variations
of sauces,
yes. But now, what are we going to work on today?
Well, we're going to work on a basic chicken parmigiana. But because we don't make the sauce, we don't have the sauce, we made them last time, you can use the sauce from the last time to cover it. We're going to show you the basic. And even with this chicken parm, you can do variations of dishes. So we have some eggs.
Okay.
We have some heavy cream. Any heavy cream, half and half. I'd rather use heavy cream. I know it's low fat, and I don't go for that. I go for the taste. So
Right.
We have chicken breast, which I already sliced and tenderized. We have Italian breadcrumbs. You can use different breadcrumbs if you like. We have regular flour, some lemon, some seasoning. Then we have heavy cream. Here again, I just brought this so they will know what's in the cups. And of course, we have extra virgin olive oil.
Very good.
Which we like to cook, Italian like to cook with extra virgin olive oil.
Absolutely.
Now, the reason why I brought this one here, vegetable oils.
The blended one.
Blended one, is because a lot of people don't like to eat a little too heavy. Olive oil, when you fry it, has a tendency to be too much overwhelming.
Right.
And you want to taste the chicken, you don't want to taste the oil. So we're going to fry with a
blended oil.
75% vegetable oil, 25% olive oil.
Okay, very good. Now, I love making chicken parmesan at home.
Yeah.
So you're about to show me a whole different way.
Yeah, well, it's the easiest way. You can also, I fry my chicken. You can bake it. It will come dry. It's like, do you want to? I don't know. It's a flavored way. It is healthy, but the frying it's not good for you.
We're
but
in the
then
South, though.
that's
You
right. You
gotta
gotta have.
It's okay.
So we're good.
It's okay.
So then what I did, I brought some lettuce from Argentine farmer. That's hydroponic lettuce. That's what we use in our restaurant. It's expensive, but it's full of nutrition. It's pretty, and it's good for you.
That's right. And we like pretty stuff.
Yes. Well, we eat with our eyes, not with our mouth, really, until we taste.
Okay,
so what we're going to do right now, we're going to take some eggs. We're going to take the eggs. We're going to break them in here.
All right.
So you can out.
I'm your assistant. You
can out. One.
You can put the shells right back in.
Two. And three.
All right. And what is the purpose for what we're doing now with these eggs?
Well, it's like the better for the chicken parm. Okay, so then we're going to put some salt.
Okay. And remember, Chef Peter doesn't measure too much. I think they're getting used to your cooking.
Well, you see, I don't put a lot of salt. I don't, because it's better to add than to take. You can't take out.
Right.
Besides, I know there's something on the South that what they do, everybody, is they get whatever food they get. They get the salt and pepper shake, and they go.
Yeah, not even tasting it. I have relatives that.
Oh, it's amazing. I can't eat salt. Then put some pepper, black pepper. Okay, and then I have some Parmigiano cheese.
Okay.
Which I'm going to open it up and just dump it like this.
Dump it. You hear that?
Okay.
Folks? Dump it. Should I be blending?
Yes, please. While she's beating that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting the oil in the frying pan. Now, because we'll be frying...
Is the oil going to cover the chicken?
It would have to.
Okay.
So, I'm putting quite a bit in it.
Yes, you are.
However, if you're only doing a couple pieces, you don't have to throw the oil away. It can be reused.
You know,
if you want.
They understand that down
here.
Okay.
Oil is not cheap also.
I grew up like that. You know, I didn't even understand that. They
Right.
fried
Well,
it.
you use it once, it's really a shame to throw it away. But then again, I refilter my oil, so.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn the stove on.
All right. What are
The
you putting it
front. Okay. Well, probably about medium high.
on? Okay.
We get the oil nice and hot because if you don't get it nice and hot, then the chicken will get soggy,
Right.
oily, and it's not good.
Okay.
So we want to keep it hot. We want to make sure it's going to be sizzling.
Okay.
Now we put some cream in there,
About 2 pours.
2 pours of cream, and we mix it really good.
Okay.
I brought some plates here. So these 2 plates right here, I'm going to put some gloves on.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
Have I
and
beat this enough?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you have.
All right.
Okay.
Now we're putting these gloves on. Explain why we're putting these gloves on.
Well, you have a chicken, and it's a good habit to have, especially in the restaurant business. When you're dealing with salmonella and raw chicken,
Right.
it's not good to handle it with your hands because no matter how good you wash your hands, it's always a
Yes.
tendency. So I usually like to use gloves.
Okay.
So then what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some flour in this one here. Okay. And I'm going to put some breadcrumbs in this one here. Okay. And I'm going to get it off the stove so that way we don't ruin the stove.
Okay.
This is all ready to go. So we put it in the flour first. Okay. We get it good and floured.
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to get both pieces of chicken in
Okay.
flour. I'm going to get this one here also. This is 1 chicken breast. Imagine what you can do
I know.
with
And-
3 or 4 chicken
Which
breasts.
is good because what I discovered is when you get the breasts in the pack, they're so thick.
Right.
And when you prepare them, they're either too thick and become too dry
Right.
to eat. And so you actually waste chicken that way. So
You know,
kinda can really spread it out.
you can really make chicken tenders with that also the same way.
Oh, yes.
So you put in strips and you can drop it on a salad like we.
Absolutely.
So move this out of the way.
Okay.
Now
You got it sitting in there.
from there, we're gonna put in the eggs.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll let you do
So
that
you're going to
one.
go ahead and take them?
Put in the egg.
All right. Just get it
Just
saturated.
get
all?
saturated really good.
Okay.
You might as well get this one
Should I
also.
get both and put it in the same?
We got a dancing bowl here.
Yes, we do.
Happy to see the chicken parm.
Excited. Okay, so that's nice and saturated. Do we have to have this sit in here for any longer?
Not at all. Not at
Not
all.
at all.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put more breadcrumbs in here.
Okay.
All right. And
You
now,
all can see that it's all deep in.
this is the Italian breadcrumbs. You can find it at Kroger and any other store. We can take the chicken,
You go
one
ahead and
piece,
take-
and put
you
it.
go ahead. We'll see how you do
Okay.
it first.
Okay. Now, folks, if you like pork, you can do pork.
Yes.
You can do veal. You can do cube steaks like this.
Yeah.
Actually, cube steaks is excellent.
Yes. Now I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
How do you test your oil to know that it's ready for your chicken?
Well, at work, obviously, I have my friolators set on 350. Over here, we don't, so we usually. Okay, this is ready. Can
That's
I get
ready.
a plate? One of this
Another
clean.
one. Okay.
So we'll put one on that. Okay,
That one's ready.
and that's a big piece.
That is huge.
Now,
Like,
that's what I serve for the dinner. One of those pieces.
that can like feed 2 people.
Yes, if you're that hungry, yes. So,
I've been that hungry before.
and there you go. So,
All right.
so we have a second one also.
And you know, what do you think about? Have you heard of the panko?
Panko, yes, I use panko.
You do?
Yes, Japanese. They call that Japanese breadcrumbs.
I don't like it as much as the Italian breadcrumbs, but I've tried.
You
it a
can
few
use
times.
it, but you know what you can use it on?
What's that?
Actually, let's say if you do fried shrimps.
Yes, yes, it does better with that.
Oh,
doesn't
you can do the same way. In other words, the batter, you use the same batter with this. You put the shrimps in the flour. You drop it in the same batter.
it? Same as this.
And then you use the panko, the Japanese breadcrumbs.
yes.
You roll in there, and then you deep fry them.
Okay, very good.
They become crunchy, delicious. And there you go. We're done with this one here also.
Okay, so these 2 are ready. So we
Yes,
can
they
move all
are.
of this stuff out of the way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And then we can remove also our gloves.
All right.
Well, there's two ways you can figure it out what you're doing here. What are we doing here? You can cut a piece of chicken and drop it in and see if it's frying.
Right.
Or you can put a piece of garlic in it. Or better yet, if you have a thermometer, then you drop a thermometer
What
in.
temperature does it normally
You
have?
really roughly about 350 degrees. You don't want it too hot and you don't want it too cold.
Because it would burn the outside.
It will burn the
and
outside
not
and won't cook the
inside.
inside. Exactly. So now while we're waiting for this, maybe we can get a bowl and get a salad
Okay.
ready. And there we are again.
Okay, here we go. While this is getting hot, ready
Right.
for the chicken, what are we doing in the meantime?
Well, we can make the salad, like
Let's
I said.
start on it before that.
Right. What we can do, and we can do both at the same time. So
Okay.
since we're together, we get a pair of tongs
4 hands.
and we get one piece of chicken
Okay, here we go.
and we slowly put it in.
There we go. I'll let you.
Okay.
Good.
You let me get
this size on
burned.
slowly. Pull that out.
You notice that we changed the dancing pan.
Yeah. See how that makes more sense? That's good right there.
And we're going to take the second one. So sorry.
You're
There you
good.
go. And we drop it in. Okay.
Do you need to turn the temperature down, or will it
As
stay
soon
this
as,
temperature?
as soon as we do both sides a little bit, so that way the oil will cover it, it won't get soggy.
Okay.
It's almost like a searing it.
Yes.
Okay. Then we'll lower it because look, it's already browning it up. The oil is hot.
These are huge pieces.
Yes. Plenty to eat, I'm telling you. And you know the best thing? It's even better the next day.
Oh,
So we're
wow.
going to lower it to a medium to low.
Okay.
Okay?
And we don't need it covered.
No, you don't want to cover it.
Okay. Very
So then we put this away. And again, we have lettuce here. Now, most of the time on the lettuce, I don't like to cut it with a knife because I was told that it welches the lettuce a lot faster.
good. Oh, does it?
So
So
I
you're
really,
talking- it wilts it.
it wilts it, yeah.
Gotcha,
One of
gotcha.
those.
I'm like, Welch.
Yeah, well, it's not the juice. Anyway,
Okay.
so I'm going to rip it up a little bit here and there.
That is so pretty. If you guys can see that, it's really a beautiful lettuce.
I like to use it. I mean, it is a little expensive, more expensive than, but it is good for you. It's tasty,
Yes.
okay? And it really's got flavor. So,
That looks really beautiful. And what
So-
type lettuce is this?
this is hydroponic lettuce.
Hydroponic, mhm.
Right. I buy it from RG and Farm up in the, on 441. They have two big greenhouses. They grow their own. But excellent people, excellent salad.
That's beautiful. But they can also find this in a grocery store.
I think they sell it to Kroger also.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but they can go right to the farm and pick it up themselves. They go inside the greenhouse and they have a variety of lettuce. Variety, beautiful.
Okay.
These are the one I like to use the most.
It's beautiful. All
This
right.
is done. So while this is cooking, I like Parmigiano cheese.
I do too.
And the reason why I like Parmigiano cheese, even in my salad, obviously I don't look for the weight, is because I substitute the cheese with the salt. Since it's got a little
It's got salt
salty,
in it. It's already salty.
so I do this.
And so you're still doing all of this with your hand.
Yes, well, yes, I do.
Very good.
Then we'll put some salt on it, okay? And we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil that we
Yes.
had last time. I used one of these, makes it
Okay.
easier,
No measuring. You're just kind of putting it to taste.
right? As how you like it. Some
Yes,
people like
yes.
a lot of dressing.
Yes.
Some people like less dressing.
I'm one of those. I just like a little bit of dressing.
Dressing. You want to taste you want flavor of the
Correct.
Of the lettuce.
How are we on this side? Because
We're good.
we
We're
will
going to
have
turn
it.
them if you don't mind.
Are you ready to turn it now?
Yes, ma'am. Look at that. That looks beautiful, huh?
That does. And about kitchen safety, guys, I always grab the handle because
Right.
these pans will easily fall off and slide. So
You want to make sure that your chicken is not wet. Because if it's wet, then you'll have the oil going pop, pop, like
Yeah.
firecrackers. So if it does that, you know you had water in the pan. We're going to load a little bit more
How does that look?
We're going to
Is that
make it.
looking good?
It is cooking great. It's cooking just great.
Okay.
So now we got lemon. What I like to do is, my mother told me to do this so that way the juice will get right to it.
Can I do one? I used
Yep,
to
please
this
do
as a
that.
kid.
I
Oh,
love
they
that.
make
Isn't it?
lemonade.
Yay. And we need a knife and a fork.
All right, we'll get that. I used to do this as a kid.
And my mother always told me, do you want to do this? You got to do it this way. You know? So, let me put the cheese away.
Okay. What does this do for the lemon when you're doing this?
Well, I guess it breaks up the juice and it breaks up the inside so that way the
Yes.
juice will be more to it. To be honest with you, I really don't know. I only know that my mother said do it.
That's
So,
how I was taught, is to
You know?
do it.
So we open it up. I'm going to use a fork.
Okay.
Actually, I got a fork.
All right.
And now I'm not worried about the pit. Obviously.
You're not worried about it?
No. I mean, if I'm going to eat it, you're going to eat it. I mean, at the restaurant, I have a lemon
Yes.
squeezer. But at home, I do the old-fashioned way.
That's right.
I take one good lemon.
You're good, Chef Peter.
That's right. See, like I said, I don't feel like I am a chef.
You are a chef.
I mean, I consider chef the people that went to school.
Yes.
I feel like I'm just a good old-fashioned cook that mama taught, you know?
You are definitely a good old-fashioned
So-
mama talk cook.
So now I'm going to use this because I don't want to get my hands wet.
Okay.
Okay, so and we mix it.
You squeezed the juice
A lemon.
from a full lemon.
Right. Now, what I usually do with this, we taste it and we figure out if it's good. Okay? The salad looks awesome.
It does.
I mean, the color, the flavor, the smell comes out of it. Yeah, see, doesn't this smell?
Oh, I love the smell of lemon.
All right, so we got this done.
It smells delicious.
Now, we're,
All right, so
we're going to make sure that there's no pink.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna cut it in half.
Yeah.
How's that?
Go ahead and make
so
it.
that everybody can see it. Look at
That's
that.
beautiful.
It's perfect, juicy.
It is.
So, and what I like to do, actually, what you like to do, I noticed, you do the same thing I do. Get the paper towel, so we'll soak up all the grease.
Right.
Okay.
You want this or you good?
Yeah, that would be better. So, because I thank you so much.
You want to cut that one in half?
I told you you're hot. We should, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you're feeding Paul Bunyan.
Well, I can believe it or not. Once you taste this, and look at that, the color's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Once you do this, I'm telling you, you're gonna want to eat it all. So we're done with that.
Okay, so we can turn the stove off.
Yes. Now, folks, for the chicken parm, all you do is get a dish, put red sauce over it, mozzarella, and put it in the oven on broil. That's your chicken parm.
So when that cheese melts,
When the cheese
It's
melts,
ready.
it's done because it's already cooked.
yes.
So you're only doing really to melt the cheese. And you put it on broil or even in the toaster oven if you like,
Yes,
if you
yes.
can. And once the cheese is melted, the sauce is hot because you're cooking it on the stove. You got a chicken parm, a side of spaghetti or penne or whatever.
So you
Okay?
can, so you can pair this with the pasta
Right. And
of your choice.
yeah, of your choice. And that's it. Now, this is great for the summer. Why? You got a chicken, so what we're going to do, we're going to get 2 dishes.
Okay.
Okay?
Be careful now.
Put one here. Going to put, one here.
Good. Pair with the salad. Look at that.
And do this. Okay?
That looks delicious. Peter.
And yeah, it really is outstanding.
And so this is a good seasonal dish, and tell them why.
Oh, this is excellent even in the summertime. I mean, if you don't want to eat pasta and you don't want to, you want something quick, it really doesn't take that long. You can make it in advance and that's it. But if you don't mind, cut me that lemon.
Oh, another lemon.
Yes. And I'm going to let you do this.
Okay. Let me have the knife over.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So just cut it in half.
Cut it in half.
Okay.
I got
I'm
more
gonna
of the
use
dish.
this here to kind of wipe that.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
And now,
Okay. So
and then
squeeze.
squeeze the oil. Well, look at all the seeds that come out.
I
so,
know.
well, like I said, we can pull the seeds out or push
Yes.
them off to the side. Okay? And be careful, folks. You don't want to break your teeth. Not that they will, but, you know, you want to be extra careful.
Wow, this was amazing.
And-
All right, so
And that's it. half an hour. And the beautiful thing, if you don't eat all the chicken,
Yes.
tomorrow you can take that chicken, cut it, put it in a bread
Yes.
with a little mayo, provolone cheese,
I was gonna say
and make
that.
yourself a nice
Chicken
sandwich. It really is delicious.
Yes. Okay. And it looks really beautiful. Now, so let's go over what we've done today to the people out there.
We made a fried chicken, which is the base for the chicken parm, with a salad. You can use arugula lettuce if you like. I'd rather have arugula.
Yes.
But because I have that, I use hydroponic lettuce. You can have whatever lettuce you like.
Yes.
And with oil, lemon, salt, and that's it. It's refreshing, it's filling, and it's delicious.
And it looks delicious. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. It's always a pleasure, really.
Always a pleasure. Well, so this was so much fun. You've taught me a different variation of how to make a chicken parm and then how to add additional things to it. And a great salad. It's very beautiful. Man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
If you're not a chef, I don't know what you are, Peter.
I'm just a cook.
You're a very good cook.
We thank you. Thank you, sir. And thank you.
It's been so much fun today working with Peter Pastore of Peter's Place here in Dublin, Georgia, teaching you about a wonderful fried chicken parm along with an arugula salad.
Thank you.
All right. That's all the time we have for Real Talk. Please keep cooking and keep watching.
Buon appetito.